Ball game. 9-point advantage for SC Supreme. What does the big ballers have left? LaMelo to the rim, and he's fouled en route to the cup. They'll stay on the floor. Penalty in effect. Let it bounce once, took it in stride, laid it up and in, and an and-one opportunity for him. No, I couldn't imagine. I
mean, as unstoppable as he is as a basketball player, well, on the football field, he would just be unbelievable.
Oh, man. Ball rise and fire for three. That one too strong. Rebound taken by Davis. He wants on the three-point party. That one an air ball. LaMelo goes high across the fans and photographers in attendance trying to save that. He's all right, up and still running around. But the turnover by the big ballers means this lead remains at 11 for SC Supreme with just about 5 minutes to go. Bozer, they feed over to Moore. Delmar spinning around LaMelo, who commits the personal.
This one's for
So it'll send Delmar Moore out of Greer High School in Greer, South Carolina. The charity stripe. He gets that one to fall. One more upcoming for Moore. We keep talking about Devin Dotson, Francis, and what he brings to the table, adding an explosive guard to this SC Supreme team. One thing we haven't mentioned, and is kind of a ripple effect to having Dotson out there, it takes pressure off guys like Delmar Moore and Za'Darius Bowser and Akeem Lawson, where they're kind of able to fill their roles better now that an extra amount of workload isn't expected of them and on their shoulders. As Davis knocks in that triple to make it a 10-point game. Hensley feeds over to Bozer. Now Bozer, Dontarius over to Moore. An aggressive trap being applied across the entire perimeter by the big ballers. It leads to an open triple that's misfired
subscribe, and comment.
By Hensley. And now here come the big ballers. LaMelo. He hesitated and carried it.
Well, having another, back to Dotson, having another confident ball handler on the floor is always a plus. And he's also willing to share the ball also. And I think it gives them a little different look in the backcourt defensively as well. So, there's just a lot of pluses when you can add a player of his caliber to your roster. And these guys seem to have meshed well with him only really being a part of what they do for a very short period of time.
Exactly.
We don't even know if they had a chance to work out and practice together or not, but they seem to have meshed well together very quickly.
The initial report I saw is that layup is hit by Akeem Lawson came from Jeff Borzillo, saying that Devin Dotson would join SC Supreme. As Ball finds himself open for a three, left that one short. They'll get it right back to him. Second chance, same spot, different result. He got that one to go tickling the twine. Did LaMelo Ball. The lead's down to 9. They try to feed it to Zion in a double team. He's fouled as LaMelo almost banked that home from the half-court line, much to the dismay of head coach LeVar Ball. So the lead to free throws, and I guess the only upside here for the big ballers is that even though he's probably the most ferocious force on the floor, since he struggled at the foul line, Zion's the one shooting these free throws.
Yeah.
And it's still 1-1. Misfires there. The officials held up the 1-1 signs to our table, but it is indeed 2 shots. One more upcoming for Zion.
Hey, please like, subscribe,
with a
comment.
9-point lead in hand. Williamson left that one short as well. 3.5 to go in this one. Ball around a defender, no look pass. Pluma's there for 3. Too wide. Rebound taken Rebound taken by Dotson, and he's fouled. So he'll shoot some free throws on this end. Still plenty of time left here, Francis, but in terms of your observations, really getting to see LaMelo and Zion. Is this your first time seeing them in person, either of them? Ball
LaMelo, yes.
Okay.
Not Zion.
Okay. Before we get to that, I want to remind you folks at home, you want to follow along with the next time the likes of Zion Williamson or LaMelo Ball are on the floor. You want to see how they're doing in the summer championships. Well, all stats, scores, schedules, information can be found in one place and one place only. That's DDSUprising.com. From your observations tonight, though, Francis, what have you seen from both of them, and maybe any minor improvements or how you expect them to grow, not only this weekend, but going forward as players?
Well, there's always room for improvement with
for three.
With anyone.
Good.
But I think that
8-point game, sorry.
I'll start with LaMelo. His playmaking ability, and again, we talked about his IQ and his skill level, ability to use both hands, particularly off the pass.
Hey, y'all, please like, subscribe, and comment.
Out front, feeds. Great cut and a good finish baseline by Keem Lawson.
With him, it's just going to be added strength, being more committed on the defensive end. Coaching will teach him what's a good shot and what's not a good shot. But between his skill level...
Ball around a screen, falling away. Tough triple. That one won't go. And up the floor, they just throw it out of the reach of Dotson. No, he tracks it down. Far right side. A foul committed by Ball.
The ball skill level, and I said, as I said, I think he does have a love to play the game. That right there will allow him to improve. As far as Zion Williamson is concerned, I think the sky's the limit for him. Now I didn't see him rebound the ball particularly well tonight, but I don't think that's something that he can't do. But it's just something that he didn't do tonight. But when he gets into tip-top physical condition and kind of gets those reps of some of the little small nuances of the game, you take that with the athleticism that he has. I think he has a high IQ as well. I think when it all comes together,
please like, subscribe, and
the sky can be the limit. I don't know. You have to improve his outside shooting. I don't think he's a very good outside shooter, but he can improve that. And of course, the free throw shooting tonight has been his bugaboo. But we think that's more of an anomaly than who he really is.
Also, while we have a moment, our next broadcast will be tomorrow morning, 9:20 a.m. D1 Minnesota taking on the Compton Magic as we continue pool play in this Creators Cup bracket to determine seeding for the Adidas Summer Championships. Dotson finds Lawson. Now over to Hensley.
Boy, you can't coach the ball.
Hensley's far right side. Do the Big Baller brand and this Big Ballers roster have left in the tank. Lonzo from inside half court, rattled in and out. They'll feed him again. Excuse me, LaMelo, I should say. LaMelo to the rim. He's pulling up with range like his older brother. Lonzo is also in attendance. That time able to get that one to fall. And it is a 6-point game. LaMelo finds Davis, a triple, left it short. They tip it back out. Ball's right into the hands of Fountain. Now back to Pluma. LaMelo controls. Ball fouled on the floor by Dotson. It'll lead to free throws.
Please like, subscribe, and
Depending on
comment.
how this goes, LaMelo, a very efficient free throw shooter. It's only a 6-point game with 1:35 to play.
Well, there's plenty of time left.
31 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists from LaMelo Ball tonight.
Plenty of time left. I think
Make it 32.
I think there have been stretches in this game, quite honestly, where SC Supreme's been a little bit disinterested. The way that
Ball misfires on that one.
Big Ballers played him, the double teaming early of Williamson, and then some of the defenses that they've thrown at Dotson. I just think there have been a few stretches here where they've lost focus, lost concentration, and that has allowed Big Ballers to stay in the game.
A 5-point game with 1:22 to go, 16 seconds on the shot clock. A foul committed by the Big Ballers. So we'll send Dontarius James to the foul line, who won the Gauntlet Series this past spring and early summer as a 76% free throw shooter. Misfires on that one.
He missed, let's get it.
Roughly just under 2.5 possessions estimated with shot clock and game clock left in this game. Here's some critical free throws. Splitting the pair there Is James making a 6-point game? 94-88. LaMelo walks it up the floor. Crosses over to the rim. Reverse layup. He's met by Zion and draws contact. They're going to say he was good with the hands. Zion didn't like it. They'll tell him he got him with the body. So 2 shots for LaMelo. A little jersey pull there at the end, or at the start of that drive by Trevor Hensley.
Hey, y'all, please like, subscribe, and comment.
2 free throws upcoming for Ball. That one's pure. 1 more for him. That one's good as well. 94-90, a 4-point game and a turnover.
That's good.
And the fans that have remained here in attendance, some cheers going on because they know this is still a ball game.
Well, Dotson has been receiving
Timeout
the ball
taken by the big ballers.
against the pressure over in that corner all night. And there's been a couple other times where he almost mishandled it, but that time he has lost control of it. Keeps big ballers in the game.
What's up, Jacob?
Timeout taken by the big ballers with 1:15 to go in this ball game. 94-90 the score. It's a 4-point advantage for SC Supreme. Credit to the big ballers. Slowly but surely
Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button.
creeping their way back into this ball game.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of creeping back in
Thank you, and I will
and
keep
SC
up the
Supreme
good
allowing
work.
them to stay in.
Out of the timeout after the costly turnover, SC Supreme will need to play some defense to steal this one away. Again, no elimination game taking place right now. This is just exhibition. We'll likely see more of both these teams as the weekend approaches. We saw pool play earlier for the Creators Cup. And now here with an exhibition matchup between Adidas' own SC Supreme and Big Baller Brand's own Big Ballers.
I'm going
So the
I'm
coach
going
just
for the
left
big
bench. I'm
ballers.
not quite sure what
That is a
caused
good
them
eye.
to leave.
Who you
That is
going
a
for?
good eye. LeVar Ball has
coach
left
just
the
left the
bench.
bench.
He didn't take the team with him this time, but he's left the bench. I don't know why. I don't know if he was tossed, but he's not here anymore. This is a 4-point. I hope he got, for a PR sake, I hope he was ejected. To leave within 4 with the basketball.
Hopefully they come back.
With 1:15 to go, exhibition game or not, is maddening.
Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom or something. But
Oh man,
the show goes on.
only
The summer tour continues.
on Adidas Uprising and ballislife.com will you get this kind of entertainment at 1:47 on the East Coast and 10:47 here on the West Coast.
And 77,000 people watching on.
Yeah, he is. Hold up, y'all.